The most dangerous gambling win is often the very first win. Most people may think the biggest danger in gambling is losing money, losing relationships, losing control. And those things can absolutely happen. But many gambling problems don't start with a devastating loss, they start with a win. Maybe it's $20, maybe it's $50, maybe it's a few $100. The amount doesn't really matter. What matters is what that win does inside your mind. Because now you've experienced something powerful. You took a chance, you got rewarded, and your brain starts paying attention. You begin thinking, maybe I can do this again. Maybe I'm good at this. Maybe this is easier than I thought. The win creates a memory, a feeling, an expectation. And sometimes that expectation can follow a person for years. I can still remember my first gambling win years ago. And not because of the money, but because of the feeling, the excitement, the rush, the belief that something special had just happened. What I don't remember nearly as well are the countless losses. And that's part of the problem. Our minds often hold on to the wins and minimize the losses. That's one reason gambling can be so difficult for some people to walk away from. The first win can convince a person that gambling is an opportunity, a solution, even a shortcut, a way to get ahead. But over time, many people discover something different. The wins may come and go, but the chasing can remain. The hope can remain. The belief that the next win is right around the corner can remain. And that's why I believe the most dangerous gambling win isn't always the biggest one. It may be the first one, the win that convinced someone to come back, the win that made gambling feel different, the win that planted the seed. In the comments, let me know. Do you still remember your first gambling win? Just to talk a little bit about my first gambling win, from at least from what I can remember. I was at a Midwestern casino. And the name of it was Hollywood Casino, many years ago. And I was playing roulette. And I was playing, and in gambling, you have the natural back and forth progression, regression, back and forth. You win, you lose. I got down to my last 3 chips. And my favorite number was 13 anyway, so I put it on black 13. And the dealer spent that wheel. All right, place your bets. No more bets. Now, let me just say, it was wintertime in this Midwestern state, so I had brought my coat and everything to the casino. By this being my last 3 chips that I put on black 13, I had got up from the table, put on my coat and everything, because it's like, this is my last 3 chips. So no matter what happens, I'm leaving or whatever. Once that spin was over, guess what happened? The ball landed on black 13. So I took my coat and everything off, and I'm able to sit back down. And what I just received was a feeling, not the money, because whatever money you just won, you're not getting ready to leave. So it's just the feeling, the excitement. Take my coat and everything off. Now I can sit back down with the rest of the players. and continue to engage in this back and forth. Me giving the casino money, casino giving back. And this just goes on and on. So by the time I left, I did leave with some money. I don't know how much, but a seed was planted. I thought I was lucky. And I went and I told all my friends what happened to me in the casino, that I got down to my last 3 chips. My number came in, and that what the planting of that seed resulted in me going back and back and back to the casino and back. And we all know eventually how it ends up. If you found this video helpful, give me the thumbs up and subscribe. See you in the next one. Stronger every day.